I had been painting for almost 26 years full time, 7 days a week, 8 hours a day. I paint only in oil on canvas, and my frames are painted in acrylics. I started painting my frames early in my career because I was unable to get a decent frame in Gloucester back 26 years ago. It was usually just a plain old black, and I wanted the painting to be a part, I wanted the frame to be a part of the painting. When I decided to become an artist, I was getting ready to turn 50. I am now 75. I decided that I wasn't having fun. I was happily married, 2 great children, wonderful brother, grew up in Richmond, married my husband, and we moved down here. I didn't feel that I was making a contribution, and I wanted to find out whether I was any good as an artist. I'd been painting off and on for 30-some years, but it was only when I had time, which was very rare. I never really did maybe one painting a year or something like that. But I wanted to see if I was any good. Why I didn't take lessons is something I will never know. Maybe it was because I didn't know any artists when I decided to work full time. Maybe there was nothing available in Gloucester. It just never occurred to me. I just decided I would start to paint. And so I cleaned out a storage house we had and moved my studio there. I didn't have water, but I had electricity, and so I had heat and air conditioning. I called it my sacred place, and I worked in there for 18 years. Now I'm in a cottage on our property that we used to rent we rented for about 30 years, and when the last tenant left, one of my agents suggested I move in there. I guess I picked to be an artist because I didn't know what else to do. Unfortunately, friends did not consider being an artist as a job. It was very easy to discipline myself. It was very hard to discipline everybody else. They just said, but you don't have to do it. You know, if I'd worked as a bank teller, it would have been a lot easier for me to go to work. But I finally gained respect from friends when I started winning awards. And because I had to enter competition because I didn't know whether I was any good or not. And I needed the approval of people in the business, like curators and museum directors and people like that. So I was always competing against trained artists. When I started getting some best in shows, it was just really wonderful, and then people respected what I did and pretty much left me alone. But I mean, when people are criticizing you and telling you that they don't like your perspective and they don't like this and they don't like that, and then when you get awards and then they say they do like what you do, it's kind of too late and you don't really believe it. Anyway, I muddled on, and one of the points that changed my life completely, I got a best in show, and the juror was from the University of Virginia Museum. And the painting it was a small painting called Yippee-Yi-Yay. I know that every artist in that show could have probably killed me. It was just a charming little cowboy painting. The juror thought it was fresh, and she loved it, and she suggested that I send photographs to her of some more of my work, which I did, which got me involved with the hospital. Then the main hospital at UVA bought, I think it was 5 paintings. They had some money for a memorial to a doctor, and that was the start of my direction. I now have at least 50 paintings at the Kluge Children's Rehabilitation Center. I am their artist in resident, and at the main hospital, I think I have 15. So that was the real, the path I needed to be on, and everything fell in place once I did that. Let's go to work. Come on. Let's go to work. Here we go. May all your paths meet deals with the paths that we need to get on in order to accomplish the mission we were put on this earth to do. Once you get on the path, your path, then the people you need will come and help you. It's a given, trust me. This always happens this way. All the people you need will put everything in place, and it's just makes for a wonderful life. I'm very happy being an artist. I'm the happiest person I know. I love doing what I do. I can't wait to get up in the morning so that I can come to work. That's why I go to bed early, so I can get up. In the painting, the May All Your Paths Meet, there's only one woman and she's black, and I feel that her path is the hardest. Beside her is a giraffe. His feet are on the ground, but his head is in the stars. He's a visionary. There's a lot of symbolism in my work. Let peace begin with me. Much of my work is about mothers and children, and I think mothers and children are going to, eventually we're going to have peace, but it's going to come through the children especially. On the 8th day she rested is a painting of my den, and my dogs Macy and Nelson are in this painting. My paintings are on the walls. I always put my paintings in my paintings because it's easier and because I'm only promoting me. The rug has elephants, and the elephant is symbolic to me of Lord Ganesh, the remover of all obstacles. I have him in my studio and in my home. He's been very good for me. From the Moon, We All Look the Same was written by Joy Harjo. She's a Native American poet in her book, How We Became Human. Joy Harjo and Mary Oliver are my two favorite poets. I've gotten many poems. I've gotten many paintings from them. They're very good to me. My paintings are my communication from the canvas to the spirit to the viewer. I hope that when you see my work, you will know who I am. Thank you.